Tres amigos.
Hey, hey! We are, everybody. Oh wait, I'll do this again because I'm still learning.
Did you have it backwards?
No, I didn't have it backwards. I'm still learning how this whole thing works. You know, we don't do it every day. It's once a week, and I haven't gotten it right the whole way through. So, and I still haven't. So,
whatever.
Takes me a minute sometimes.
It ain't like we're up for a daytime Emmy or something.
But if we were,
welcome
to Feed the Dog.
would we qualify for an Emmy?
Well, we were nominated for an Addy at one time.
Yeah, but not for Feed the Dog.
No, not for Feed the Dog.
That was for
that
commercial we did.
A commercial that was recorded on a shotgun microphone from my camera in my kitchen on an old Apple MacBook.
Tres amigos.
Is that what you're drinking today?
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if I dropped a Starburst in there.
I don't know. Give it a shot.
You think it would infuse?
I don't know if you let it sit long enough. Maybe it's got to sit
Possibly.
for a while to be infused. How long does it sit to be infused?
Just drop a lemon Starburst in there. Probably not going to do anything except sit at the bottom of the glass.
You know, you should have put an
Zot.
orange Starburst and then an orange za.
No. Lemon
Cleanses. Limes relax.
Is there a lime Starburst there?
No, I'm just saying.
All right, then there you go.
What strawberry do? Do you know what strawberry does?
I don't know. I never put a Zot in, but I already have a lemon in there. What's going to happen when it melts through and like?
I don't know. Give it a shot.
But I got to drink it too.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'll have to wait and see what happens.
All right, let's wait. Maybe you should have like cracked it a little bit.
No, like it's doing something already because
well, that stuff's on the corner of it.
That's the hole.
Is that yeah? You should have cracked it to get that stuff in there a little bit better.
Because I wanted to. Whatever. I'll drink it anyway. Hi, brother.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, what a week.
It's been a week, man.
Yeah. I brought some candy tonight.
I appreciate that.
It's Halloween.
Yellow Starburst me. Ow! Ow!
You know,
I can't throw.
is it an age thing? Because I didn't used to.
They're bigger.
No, I didn't. Well, yeah,
they were bigger.
They were bigger,
and they weren't as waxier.
You think they were softer back in the day?
Softer. Yeah. I don't know if they were softer. That I can't tell.
Maybe
but
I think weak teeth.
I think they're waxier now.
Could
and
be.
like the minis. You ever see the minis?
Yeah.
Those are like straight wax, man.
Those are straight wax. I know what you're talking about.
And it's the wax that. Did you ever get those clear wax?
Like the candy, the wax lips kind of stuff?
Not lips, but it's like a little wax blister. It looks like a soda bottle, and there's a juice in there.
Yeah.
And you bite it, you can squeeze the wax
the soda
out.
out.
Yeah. That's the kind of wax it tastes like to me.
Maybe we're just getting old and losing taste buds and stuff like that.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. But I do remember them being bigger.
They might be harder, but you might also have weak teeth though.
Well, you might not have a fresh pack either.
That's true. But I do remember not liking the lemon ones.
Why?
I don't know, I didn't. And now that's my favorite.
Huh.
Strawberry used to be the favorite.
Orange and cherry together.
Combos.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Cherry, I do like cherry and lemon.
You ever hit all four together?
You're crazy.
You're crazy.
I like you. You're crazy.
I've been known to roll like that on occasions.
So, some sad news. We can get out of the way and we'll take care of the celebrity stuff.
Yeah, man.
Matthew Perry died.
Friends. Fools rush in with Selma Hayek.
Yeah. What was the other movie that didn't he do another movie with?
Well, Friends also. I
Yeah,
said that.
well, clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't he do
He had a
another?
few famous movies.
Didn't he do another movie with Jennifer Aniston? Didn't he do another movie with Jennifer Aniston?
I think so.
You think he would have been a good Clark Kent?
He had
No.
he had a few good
No?
movies.
No.
After
No.
Friends, I don't.
I mean, there was the whole the Bruce Willis ones you do with the Bruce Willis, the 9 yards, and then
Yeah, whole 9 yards. That was.
Oh
Brilliant.
yes, the whole 9
yeah.
yards.
But what was the second one called?
Whole 10 yards?
Was it 10?
And something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. He was a Canadian dentist.
That movie was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. yeah.
Friends
Jimmy
star
Tulips.
Matthew Perry was found dead Saturday in a hot tub at his Los Angeles home. Law enforcement said he was 54.
Young dude, man.
Yeah.
Did it say what happened yet? Was it a heart
Authorities
attack? or-
responded about 4 p.m. to his home where he was discovered unresponsive. The sources who spoke on condition of anatomy because of the investigation was ongoing. The sources who spoke on condition of anonymity. Oh, I got it right here. It's what I'm looking over there. I can't see. Did not say the cause of death. No drugs were found at the scene. Sources said, but a source told the Times prescription medications were recovered at the home, and hence toxicology will be part of the investigation. Now, if you remember, he did have some.
He had some trouble.
He had some
years
substance.
ago.
He had some substance issues, but I thought he was
Clean.
getting himself clean. Yeah, look at it, it's melting.
The Starburst seems to be doing a better
The
job.
Starburst is melting. The Zot, not so much. So
You like sour candies? Fruity
no,
candies?
No, I like
Chocolate?
fruity candies. I like fruity candies and chocolate.
I like how you said that. Just the top. I like fruity candies and chocolate.
Zot, I'm not even a big Zot.
I like
fan.
Zots.
I really want to grab these because I knew I was coming over here and you're a Zot
I like Zot.
guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not even the hugest of Starburst
I'm gonna
fans.
say that. I'm gonna say that.
If I'm going out and buying fruit chews, I'm getting Tootsie.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Really?
What?
The Tootsie Roll fruit chews. Oh yeah,
That's
they're-
old guy candy.
they're
That-
bigger.
Isn't even old guy. I
Flavorless?
don't.
they're
Flavorless?
bigger. They're softer.
Flavorless?
Well,
They're,
maybe your teeth are getting old.
they are getting old, but they have more flavor than the
No, they do
Starburst.
not.
They
They're
do
more
so.
fake flavor.
They do not.
Oh, like this is what a real lemon tastes like.
No, no,
Exactly what a real lemon tastes like. I'm taking two of these for the guy.
Here, here's another one, just in case. How's that treating you? That's clearly, it's getting opaque in color.
Can't really taste it.
Anything?
It's just no. I don't taste.
Is it
I think I'd
getting
have to
sweeter?
like. No, I don't think so. I think I'd have to put like a bunch in and let it like infuse and shit overnight.
But you got only a little bit, so
only
you
got-
only
so,
need
yeah.
a little bit to infuse.
Right, but I mean it just started to melt, so
But it looks kind of opaque, so I'm wondering if it's starting.
I didn't taste anything.
That's all I was asking.
So-
That was the bottom line of what I was saying.
So Halloween coming right around. Just closed the haunt for the season.
How'd that go?
You
guys break records?
Breaking records. Broke last year's record. Last year's record broke the record before. But it was a good closing weekend. Could have been a little bit, we had all that rain early in the week, right? So we were open Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night this last week.
I forgot you were open Thursday.
Yeah. And being outside, of course. And then it rained all day Wednesday. And the first part of Thursday, it was just,
Hell.
it was a slimy mud hole. I was out on Wednesday night spreading hay through the pallet maze so that people didn't hurt themselves. And fresh
Take
chips.
care of that staircase.
Well, the staircase, we spray that every year with a non-slip coating. So as long as you keep the leaves blown off of it, it's pretty good. But yeah, everything, just fresh chips everywhere, straw, throwing hay around.
You guys make your own chips and hay?
Yeah, actually we do. Actually, the the chips come from the trees that when they
Make
clear,
more trails?
when they bring down deadfall and clear for new runs and that kind of stuff. Like this year, they expanded in another parking lot, so there were trees that came down. All that got shredded into chipper, and the field that the back half of the haunt is in gets round baled. So everything's locally sourced.
Oh, we know about that.
Yeah, one of those happy accidents. So, but then this weekend is actually Halloween, or this Tuesday is actually Halloween. So, we will not be open. We don't open on Halloween.
You opening next weekend?
No.
No?
No.
You want to try to do a hangover just in case?
No,
Is that what it would be called, a hangover? Or waylay?
I don't know what you'd call it.
I think it should be called a hangover.
There are a couple of haunts in bigger cities that will stay open
Into November?
the week after Halloween.
It's not faux pas, not bad luck for the next season?
No. But I know there are haunts in bigger cities that will be open this coming weekend.
Open in September too, maybe?
Not through September, but at least the weekend after Halloween, because everybody else.
No,
still...
November is after October, but
Yes,
they
I understand that.
open earlier.
In September.
Yeah.
Again, this is too juicy.
Juicy?
No, the cherry one.
Those are good. Juicy, huh?
Again, there are bigger cities where the haunt will open. Like this year, there were haunts that were open the last week of September because it dropped right into the first week of October. So, what's up?
You know you're fucking old when you can't even open a Starburst and see what you're doing.
When you can't open Starburst?
I can't. I'm not just tearing into it. I'm trying to like hit the seams.
Because you don't want to just tear it, because then it gets stuck. Then you chew it on your Starburst and you get
You get some paper.
a piece of wax paper.
Yeah. You ever know anybody that can open it up in their mouth?
No.
I did. I couldn't. But
Why?
I knew people.
Why would you want to do that?
Just a stupid thing that people did, man.
Why would you want to do
That's
that?
really
Why-
stupid.
It's silly.
What about the people that pat like knots with cherry?
Well, that's
Well,
different.
It's a talent.
That's different.
Opening a Starburst with just your mouth isn't a talent?
They changed the wrappers too.
Pardon me?
Remember they used to just say Starburst. Now it's this big juicy drop.
Well, it's probably less print. It's more cost effective.
I don't know about that.
More wax, make them smaller. Slowly, gradually make them smaller.
If you say so.
There's a guy at the factory that just turns the
Every week he turns it down to one quarter.
Yeah, turns the what would be called the negative.
The side of
The mold.
or changes the extruder.
Yeah. Just a little.
I would imagine. Starburst is probably an extrusion. Because if you look at one, they're round on the edges, and then the ends are kind of like.
Yeah,
cut.
I think it's like a
So
mat.
It comes out like a roll, and it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then at the other end, there's little Chinese kids folding the paper.
But the knife would have to go like this. As the belt's going this way, the knife would have to go like
No,
this.
it goes like this because you feel it. You feel the edges, so it's like this. So there's like this long strip coming out.
Yeah, but it's got to come down on it's got to move with the belt because,
Really?
or else it'll stop everything behind it when it cuts.
There's no belt. It's an extruder.
Yeah, and it keeps.
It keeps extruding, and the knife just goes.
I understand what you.
It's not going to stop the belt.
Well, no, the belt. It's got to move with the belt. Because
But then it'd be doing that, it'd be cutting the same one over and over.
No.
If it moved with the belt,
No. It's got to be like this kind of movement as the belt's going. Because the one behind it, it's coming this way, right?
yeah.
Put your hand and go like this. No. From here. All right, yeah, come on. Okay, ready? I cut you. You stopped. See, you felt that stop? And then everything behind it would stop. And then this would keep
Not
going.
if the knife was going really fast. I'm sure
I think it's got to go kind of like a step.
it's not like there's like an old Italian grandma and they were like, today we're going to make it a starburst. So we cut it a starburst. Ooh, Nona Pia, Nona Pia's not up there like, we are going to make it a starburst today. We get it the fresh lemon. And we're gonna take out a fresh lemon. You always use your hands, Nona Pia. Always use it. The best tool is your hand. And you fold it, and you fold it, and then you. That'd be one I'd watch.
Yeah.
Nona Pia making Starburst. I love Nona Pia.
Nona Pia.
You know Nona Pia?
No, I don't know who Nona Pia is.
Those of you who know who Nona Pia is, I'll show you later.
Is she on cable?
TikTok.
TikTok?
I'll show you later who Nona Pia is.
Cable,
Sliver,
TikTok. Huge difference.
She's his old Italian grandmother.
I kind of put that
And her grandson goes to her house, and she's always cooking.
Weekly?
I don't know if it's weekly, but all the time, a lot of time. He goes to visit his grandma a lot.
But okay, so it's on. I'm
Yeah,
back to
it's-
the show thing.
Yeah. And she's always cooking, right? So he'll go over there for like sauce day, when she gets like 6 fucking crates of tomatoes and
Make
jars
enough
and
sauce
jars
for
of
the
tomatoes.
year.
Makes enough sauce for the fucking year. Yeah, making tomato sauce for the year, right? Like giant frickin'. I'll show you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
By the way, Nona Pia is not a sponsor.
nah, I'd like to meet her though. She's a cool old lady. And apparently a hell of a cook. She's got like 80 bajillion followers.
Really?
She's got a lot of followers.
Does she live in a little town somewhere?
Yeah. I don't remember the town where she lives in, but
What's a little town?
so Halloween is coming right around the corner tomorrow or Tuesday, like I've said. Do you guys get a lot of trick or treaters here at?
I don't hang out here at the studio.
No.
I go to
Dean's?
I go to Dino's house.
Yeah, it's real big.
You get trick or treaters at Dino's, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We bring
Kind of-
we bring the bum barrel.
What kind of candy you guys hand out over there?
It's the typical fun size. Joy, Hershey.
Did they have fun size candies when we were trick or treating?
No, I think fun size.
Kid
came in-
could?
I think fun size.
Did
Came
they
in.
even have miniatures? Were they in minis? No.
I don't. No,
That's
they-
just insulting.
but Halloween candy was small. I mean, in order to get the full bar, you had to go to another
You had
neighborhood.
to go to the other neighborhood.
Yeah. This neighborhood didn't
the full size candy bar.
But there was Halloween candy. But I think if you went to like the corner store on sometime in July, you're just gonna get the full size. Whatchamacallit. Oh.
Or thingamajig. Or who's he what's it?
So,
Did you have the lady at the end that handed out popcorn balls and
yeah,
And,
he was got
uh,
popcorn balls. Yeah.
little
Because there's some.
right
I didn't understand the value of those when I was a kid.
popcorn balls?
Yeah,
You didn't?
I did not.
How do you mean?
Well, first of all, we weren't allowed to. They were automatically garbage because.
Because they're fucking popcorn balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you make your own, they're pretty fucking good.
I'm not a fan.
No?
Popcorn balls?
Are you a fan of popcorn?
Yeah, most of the time.
What do you put on your popcorn?
Usually just a little bit of salt.
Just salt.
Yeah. Plain white kernels. A little bit of salt. Sometimes I'll put the white cheddar shake on there.
Crack.
Give it a little toss.
Crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But,
like plain white kernel as well. No butter. And if I don't
No,
got
because the butter melts the kernel. I don't get that.
any crack, I'm okay with just plain white kernel popcorn.
I can have a little bit of salt.
I don't mind it bone
Try
stock.
try like chili lime salt on there once.
Oh,
Yeah. Chili lime. Maybe
Huh.
a little cumin.
do you like what the fuck is it called? The shit you get at the fair, popcorn you get at the fair. What's it called?
Kettle corn?
Kettle corn.
Not a huge fan.
Okay, I like it.
I know it's
Do
a
you like
thing.
Cracker Jack?
I do like Cracker Jacks. Caramel corn, Cracker Jacks, Fiddle Faddle. Remember Fiddle Faddle?
I do.
You still get Fiddle Faddle? And nuts in it, peanuts in it.
don't know. Can
See,
you?
now we used to get small boxes. There were small boxes of Cracker Jacks for Halloween.
Yes.
Like little
Oh. No,
short
I thought
boxes.
you meant
I mean, yeah, remember a regular Cracker Jack box, when you bought a box of Cracker Jacks, it was like so big.
a little bit small. Yeah,
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there. Fair
But,
enough.
you know, it was a box of Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, it was a little cereal
little
box.
pies in there. And, I do remember that Halloween, though, there were like mini boxes of Cracker Jacks.
I remember being outside my grandparents' house and getting a magnifying glass and like being bent out of shape. That I was a little guy.
Get a magnifying glass out of a Cracker Jack box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, back the shit was so.
The toys?
Yeah, well,
And the
just
Cracker Jack
everything,
box?
man. I used to go to the corner store and get like penny candies and get. Remember Narrators?
Yep. Well, they still make those.
Yeah. I'm saying, but you remember.
But you don't usually see them in like the jar at the end
No.
where you just
You
like
want to
get
grab
it.
all the red ones or all the purple
Yeah.
ones? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's in the tube now.
Penny candies, bazooka.
Yeah. Have you had bazooka bubblegum lately?
No.
Sucks.
Does it?
Don't bother. It sucks.
It was amazing.
Plus, they don't wrap it in comics anymore. Remember, it used to come every piece.
Yeah, Bazooka Joe.
Had
Yeah.
Bazooka
And
Joe
you get
comics.
was it rewards? You got a reward or
Yeah,
something?
and there's a little fortune thing at the bottom, and a little bazooka. It's not there anymore. And the gum sucks.
Huh.
Blackjack, same thing. I took Rowan to a candy store this afternoon. And there's a little stand at the back, you know, retro
What candy store?
In Mount Horeb, the Sugar Troll, Mount Horeb.
Okay.
You know, retro candy's kind of a thing now, right? So they got a little stand in back there with cloves, Beemans, and blackjack on it, right? Remember cloves and Beemans and blackjack?
yeah.
Okay.
Blackjack's in the teal blue color.
Right, it was licorice flavored.
Yeah.
And cloves was cinnamon, and Beemans was the fruit gum. Even that is not. I mean, I used to love blackjack, and you peel it off that dark gray stick of gum, and you get about 30 minutes of licorice flavor and spit it out. Now they don't even. The gum's not flavored anymore. It's just a plain white piece of gum with must have like some licorice powder or something on it, and it's like 2 minutes and you're chewing on a stale piece of gum. Same thing with the Beemans and the cloves. That's a letdown. That's all I'm saying.
You remember the black licorice pinwheels?
First off, all licorice is black. That's licorice. Red licorice is not licorice.
Then what is it?
It's just red rope candy. That's what it is. Licorice is
the flavor.
That flavor, yes.
Fair enough.
So like
But you
Twizzlers.
remember the black licorice pinwheels?
Yeah.
Love them things.
I like the flavor of black licorice.
Love
A lot
it.
of people don't. A lot of people spit it out.
Black jelly bean?
Give me black licorice. Black jelly beans?
Hey, I'm gonna do that, man.
What?
I wanna
Black
get
jelly beans?
I want to get a bowl of jelly beans for the show.
Oh, that's a lot of jelly beans.
Hold on a second. It's an occasional thing. Every now and then we grab one. We play like suicide. Not literally. I'm not saying that, but like you got the good jelly beans, and you got the foul jelly beans. Like the skunk spray, the fucking.
So you're talking about like now, like the gourmet jelly beans?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
And we play. You just grab one. I grab one. And,
So we get like a box of Berthy Bots, any flavor beans,
yeah. Just a.
where they come like
beans.
booger flavored and
Yeah,
vomit flavored
Yeah.
and raw egg or rotten egg. And
Yeah. And you can't see. You just got to stick your hand in there and.
we can't tell anyway because the fucking vomit one looks just like a watermelon one.
Well, thing is
Sometimes
I
you get
probably
watermelon.
wouldn't like the watermelon one.
Watermelon
to
jelly
me,
beans
watermelon-
they don't taste like a watermelon anyway.
They taste like vomit to me.
What was your favorite Halloween candy to get? First off, do you remember the last time you went trick-or-treating? Like, I don't mean as a teenager walking around with like your
buddies?
street clothes on, knocking on people's doors. I mean the last time you were actually excited to put on a costume and go trick-or-treating.
That's a good
It was
question.
a long time. Do you remember what the costume was?
I don't know what my last one was. I know what my favorite one was.
Okay.
Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel.
And I was pissed at my mom because in my head, I could tie a rope to the back bumper into the front of my bicycle,
Uh-huh.
and she can pull me around.
She didn't like that idea?
She did not like that idea.
Did you have an actual Evil Knievel costume, or was it the plastic bag?
No, it was a real one, but it had that plastic mask that would crack.
Yeah.
And it would get all condensated.
Yeah,
And it was
the
just
rubber band would snap off on one side. The eyes were just like little slits.
Yeah. It was horrible.
Keep sticking your tongue through the hole.
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah.
I think the last Halloween costume that I had for trick or treating, I think if I remember, it was a devil.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing.
I was
Me
Frankenstein.
too. And it was probably the exact same mask.
Might have been.
I was Frankenstein once.
Well,
My dad did me all up.
Those
Didn't-
latex masks.
yeah, they weren't latex. They were foam. They were like
foam,
single
but then
use.
Yeah.
Yeah, made by like Wuchi or something like that. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
He did my sister my dad
Who
smoked.
did your sister? Sorry.
He smoked Lucky Strikes, and he got a cardboard box,
Yeah.
and he cut this thing up, and he laid contact paper on, it, and he did it all up like a pack of Lucky Strikes.
Sure. I remember the days when you could dress a kid as a pack of cigarettes.
My sister went as a pack of Lucky Strikes, and I'm pretty sure
Indians?
I'm pretty sure she won something like that.
I remember a Halloween costume one year that Mom made when she would make costumes. Mm-hmm. So the coolest one that I ever had was, at the time, Dad was moonlighting as a security guard at the Vetter plant in Illinois, close to the base we lived down in Illinois. You remember Vetter made fairings, but motorcycle parts, Craig Vetter. Anyway, Vetter.
Better.
Yeah. So he brought home the foam insert for a motorcycle helmet. Right? So inside of the motorcycle helmet back in the mid 80s was foam. And that was a block or a mold or an extrusion, I guess. And then it would go inside, and you'd put the foam here, the casing it up. But he brought home just the foam, and it fit me, but it was white. It was just a block of foam. But it looked vaguely familiar. So Mom made me the rest of the costume, and it was the pilot for the twin pod cloud car from Empire Strikes Back. made the uniform and everything, and it was probably the best cosplay before there was cosplay Halloween costume. Had gold spats that went over my shoes.
Isn't it like a big thing?
No, it was like a motorcycle helmet. So it went like this, right? Like a motorcycle helmet would.
Or at least I remember the picture.
And the helmet was orange and white. So they had an orange stripe, painted orange stripe down the side, and the uniform was white. So she took my action figure and made a uniform. And the dude had gold boots, so took some vinyl, or pleather, gold pleather, and made spats to go over my shoes, so I have like gold boots.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty cool. It was pretty cool, I gotta say. But then 1 year earlier than that, she decided that she would make me a robot costume. So I found we bought this mask at whatever general store, because I was very, very young, so I don't remember what the store would have been. But it was
Woolworths.
probably was something like that. But it was it was one of the plastic rubber band masks, and it was just this like generic robot face. So she made the body out of a Pampers box. Right? So here I am in this Pampers box, and then the arms and legs were a poster board, with foil in between for the joints. So like, I walk around like this, right? But here was the problem.
When foil was real foil.
Yeah. But here was the problem. Every
It was
time.
probably out of that giant roll. You
What?
remember the giant roll of tinfoil she had? The industrial tinfoil?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We used to get it surplus. Yeah, like this freaking big.
Oh my god!
Rolls
I
of
miss that roll
toilet
so
paper,
much.
rolls
Of the
of,
heaviest duty
foil,
tinfoil
and it
in
was
the world.
serious aluminum foil. This freaking long, this big around.
Lasted years.
Yeah, but the Pampers box was very big, and whenever I would step, the box would move like this because it was had my legs, right? And the mask just had the little tiny slit eyes, right? I must have fallen down because again it's out here, so I can't. It's not like I could look down because if I look down, then the mask would go up, cover my eyes. Plus, I couldn't see through the box anyway. So every time we get to a house and I go to step up onto the curb,
Gadoosh.
gadoosh, every time. Yeah. Then there was a time she stabbed me in the eye trying to make me a mask with a pair of scissors. True story. She had the paper, the construction, or the up against my face, and decided that to mark the eye holes, she would just poke little holes with the scissors. Come a long way in parenting since those days. And she went, oh my goodness.
Test your drink, man.
I have been.
Anything?
I guess I would say it mellowed a little bit. Maybe
mellowed
the lemon mellowed a little bit. Maybe the lemon, the sugar is doing something in there, but it doesn't so much taste lemony. It might just be because as you can see, there's still a lot of Starburst in there.
Right.
So it might just be taking the coloring out of the Starburst. So, yeah. So, what are we looking at here? I was looking today at the. We get people that will come out to the haunt from time to time in costume, which is a bad idea. Don't ever do that.
Going to a haunt in costume?
Going to a haunt in costume. Because you don't know where you're going. You can, if you're wearing a mask. We had a.
Well, but if you went as like Dr. Emmett Brown,
Seen it.
you can see where you're going though.
Yeah. We had one time a person come out as the old one night stand. You know that one?
No.
Come on. The one night stand where you dress as a nightstand. It's a double entendre.
Got it.
You're a single nightstand, but it's also a
Got it.
one
Like,
nightstand.
like the chick magnet. You put a bunch of chickens on your shirt.
Right. As you know, we use a ski lift. She was using an actual nightstand. Not like a foam, something she could sit down in. An actual nightstand, wooden,
She's getting cool points for
and
that?
refused to leave it behind. So I had to stop the lift, let her take the thing off, put it in the seat next to her, take her up the hill, stop the lift again, let her off, let her get her shit together.
You got something in writing so you don't have to do that anymore?
We just say no.
You did it that time.
We didn't. I don't know why she was let in. I wasn't at that part of the haunt. I was further in. But would you like to know what the fab costumes are this year?
Barbie, I'm sure.
Well, Barbie and Ken. Although I think the
What about Oppenheimer? Did you see Oppenheimer?
no, but I think the Barbie movie is having the opposite effect of what may or may not have been intended from the movie. There are those who will say,
Hold on. For those of you that don't know, the next segment of time, you will become so enlightened and so much more intellectual.
all right. So
So,
without condemning the movie,
well, we can do that. That's okay.
there are those who would say that the Barbie movie was rather woke, and that it's very anti-man, anti a lot of masculine things, and Ken actually is kind of the bad guy. I've heard it called. I've heard it. I won't say that. Anyway, I've heard. There are those who have negative reactions to the Barbie movie.
Really?
But
how?
Just because it's, they'll see it as like a kind of like a woke piece of trash, and.
But I mean, when you go see Barbie, are you really going to become smarter? You got to understand what the fuck Barbie is.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Then it's hard to explain.
And I understand that part, and I actually have no desire to see it. Now, now, in 6 months from now, or whatever, whenever it's on cable, and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm watching TV and I happen to scroll across.
I think it's already streaming.
And you like me
I think
some
it's already
Jessica
streaming.
Presley.
Fair. Anyway, if I'm just sitting there watching TV, I'd watch it, see what it's about.
Okay.
But it's my understanding.
The larger plot of the okay. Stop. The larger plot of the movie. Okay. Barbie has in Barbie Land, everybody is Barbie, right? Dr. Barbie lives over here. Malibu, Safari,
whatever.
All the things that Barbie has ever been exist in this world.
Space.
Dr. Barbie is transgender. Okay, but then the overall plot is Barbie having to choose between living in Barbie Land, where everything is Barbie and bubbly, or living in reality. And it's so dumb because it's like they offer her Barbie shoes or a pair of worn out Birkenstocks. Whatever.
I'm sorry I asked.
Okay. But what you're seeing in pop culture as the backlash of the Barbie movie is not if it had been made 15 years ago, we'd be calling it girl power, right? But it's 2023 and we don't call it girl power anymore. But that's not what you're seeing coming out of the movie. What you're seeing is Margot Robbie. And the most popular costume to come out of the Barbie movie is a couple's costume. Which, again, if you saw the movie, doesn't really make sense. And it's the rollerblading couple's costume. I don't get it. Anyway.
I'm still sorry.
So, number one, Barbie and Ken.
Number one.
Barbie and Ken. This is according to the New York Post, by the way. Number two, live action Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
How's that work? You're a mermaid, you can't walk.
You never seen a mermaid costume?
Yeah, but
how do you a little tight dress?
Like a pencil skirt, I get it.
Yeah, and then they just kind of waddle with the feet sticking out.
You said live action, so I figured it would be like a real...
It was fucking CG'd. The mermaid was CG'd, but live action meaning actual actors.
Have another sip. You're a little high strong. It's twice for no reason.
You're doing...
I'm asking fucking questions, man. Fuck you, man.
Yeah. So, number three, for some reason, Taylor Swift from the Eras Tour.
Now, I've heard about that.
The purple thing.
I've heard that people are getting... I haven't seen it, but I've heard that people are getting pissed because other people are getting up and dancing in the aisles and shit. And you can't sit there and watch the movie. But she's encouraging it.
You know, there's a rumor that she's the head of the Church of Satan. Just saying. She's possibly a Satanist. Just saying. Moving on.
Thank you. Did you ever see this?
Carmi from The Bear.
Did you ever see that show?
Episode here and there.
Yeah.
Not a hardcore follower though.
I tried to binge it. Judd
Yeah.
got into it because he likes to cook. I gave it a
I mean,
shot.
it's just a Blue Apron, really. Do you have to have like the curly hair thing? Is
Oh
there a
no,
wig?
but I think they're gonna want you to pull out the
The tattoos?
well, the tattoos, the yellowed T-shirt.
Huh. Well, I mean, you can buy it.
The yellowed T-shirt too.
Yeah. There's the T-shirt. It's a Gillidan cotton T-shirt.
See what color it is?
Well, it's white.
That's not fair.
Well, you have to make it dirty.
Wash
There's
it
an
with a brown
apron, just a blue apron, frying pan, whatever.
Are those Reebok sneakers?
They are in fact Reebok sneakers. Remember British Knights? Remember BKs?
Yes. Yes.
I had BKs. So I would have thought this one would have been higher on the list, like closer to number one.
I can't see.
Wednesday Addams.
She was a big hit.
I mean,
Was she a big deal last year?
Jenna Ortega or Wednesday Addams?
Wednesday Addams.
Well, Wednesday Addams is always kind of a popular goth costume.
Right, but didn't this movie come out a couple of years ago? So last year,
No,
maybe she had her-
no. The Jenna Ortega Wednesday Addams.
Right.
This was a Netflix show
That came out
that came out earlier this year.
this year?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the Netflix one.
yeah. And it was good. It was a good show.
Earlier this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like last year, the year
No,
before?
this year. Earlier this year.
Okay, then that is weird.
That it's not further up.
Yeah, because I thought
Well,
it was-
because the dance became real popular.
Yeah.
There's a dance scene.
Yeah.
where she goes to prom.
she apparently filmed it when she had COVID and all this other
Whatever.
Yeah.
But the dance scene is very popular, and Wednesday Addams, this particular Wednesday Addams is popular throughout the age groups. I mean, there are children Wednesday Addams costumes, and then there are not so children Wednesday Addams costumes. It's okay because technically Jenna Ortega is 20, so when the filming 20 or something like that. So yeah. So Wednesday Addams.
The boots too.
Yeah, although those are not the boots she was wearing in the movie.
You can get those anyway.
The chunky boots that she was wearing in the movie because Rowan really liked them, or in the show because Rowan really liked them. They are not Ferragamo. Popular shoe brand, very very expensive.
Nike.
No,
Van.
No, not
Doc
Van.
Marten.
No. They're exclusive. Anyway, they're like $1,200 a pair for these chunky shoes that she was wearing all the time. Anyway, so
Were
yeah.
they $1,200 a pair before she?
No, that's just what that brand of shoe, and I forget what they are. Mario and Luigi. Now there was of course there was a Mario movie just
Chris
recently.
Pratt one.
Yeah. So Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Daisy
Is there another movie?
costume.
Oh, the costume. Okay.
Yeah, Princess Peach and Princess Daisy costume.
Gotcha.
Number 7, Maverick.
Nice.
I would have thought that one might have gone a
Oh,
little
that would be
further up
so
too.
fun. That would be such a fun costume.
Yeah, Tom Cruise. Did you see Top Gun Maverick? Yeah, that was a great.
That's
movie.
like 2 years ago. A year ago. It was before last Halloween.
2022. Came out in
Came
2022. So just last
Can you
year.
double check Wednesday Addams for me? Please?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? While he's doing
Netflix
that,
show.
let's see where it goes. Adam and Sonny DM are there. What's up, guys? While Sid's not talking, rare.
Well, Somebody doesn't believe you. Right there. November 2022.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
It was a long series. It was a couple
Thank
seasons. It was on Netflix.
Thank you.
Christ,
You're
fucking
welcome, Jimmy.
Jesus.
Thank you.
How about next time? What next time you just trust me? All right. If I'm waxing cinematic,
it's not a point. It's not a point of trust.
if I'm waxing cinematic, chances are I know more than you, right?
It's not a point. It's not a point of trust.
Anyway, I mean, Jenna Ortega was a Disney kid,
Right.
you know, but this show made her very, very popular. She's in the new Beetlejuice too.
New Beetlejuice.
There's a Beetlejuice 2 coming out now. Do you know that?
No.
Michael Keaton reviving his role as the Ghost with the Most, and Winona Ryder coming back as Delia Dietz.
She had a jail from shoplifting.
Jenna Ortega. Jenna Ortega is like, you know, a daughter. So there you go. But yeah. What was I talking about? Top Gun. Top Gun Maverick. So I don't know if you saw it. Well, you saw it. You said you saw it. But
Saw it a couple times.
Did you see the little video blurb at the beginning that Tom Cruise did?
No. Well,
So-
of course, but I don't recall. I don't watch movies like you guys.
Well, there's a little video blurb at the beginning of it, right? So easy.
Didn't mean that. I meant to just get it.
So
out
do
of
you
here.
remember when Top Gun Maverick came out? You know, everybody was all pissed off. I mean, they're pissed off now. But we're just we're like, God, can you just fucking back off and let us have a fucking good day once in a while? Right? Do we always have to be pissed off? Do you constantly have to fucking barrage us with all of this shit? Can we just have a fucking day? How about that?
What are you talking about?
Just the world in general.
Oh, okay.
You're just constantly being fucking inundated with negativity and bad shit. And it makes people fucking crazy. You can't say this. You can't say that. You gotta go here. You gotta go there. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that. This person wants to fucking blow us up. This person is blowing us up. Look at this over here. Look at this bad shit over there. Fucking back off. Give us a fucking day every now and then. Anyway. Right? So, there's a little video blurb with Tom Cruise. He's just being Tom Cruise. He's like, you know what? I'm going to paraphrase here. Yeah. I'm going to paraphrase here. But basically, he's like, you know what, people? We made this movie for you. We made this movie for the fans. For you. So fucking enjoy. He didn't say fuck. But in his head, I bet he was like, fucking enjoy it. I'm Tom Cruise. Probably did that too in his head. And it is. There's the whole movie is just like, just fucking sit back and enjoy it. There's no messages.
No.
There's no fucking
Underline.
agenda. They didn't even give the enemy a name. They didn't even give the enemy a name. It's just enemy. The pilots are flying, advanced jets, but they have no insignia of any kind, no flags. It's just the enemy.
So I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah. You know it's just a remake of Star Wars, right?
Top Gun Maverick?
Top Gun Maverick.
How so? Oh, Iron. Yeah, okay.
Right?
Like a little womp rat.
Here's this young pilot.
Totally.
Hooks up with the old pilot.
You shout womp rats on your free times? That's a sign of a serial killer.
Yeah. Has to learn the craft. Even the fucking flight mission at the end.
I think it's a stretch. I think it's the only similarity is the whole drive through the trench thing. It's your only thing you got, Sid.
No.
Oh, it's not. It is. It's not Star Wars.
It is.
Okay.
It's Star Wars.
Okay. Whatever.
Most movies are Star Wars.
Most movies. Okay. Sure.
Most movies are just remakes of Star
not?
Wars.
Yeah.
They're all remakes of Star Wars.
Well, it's the end all be all.
Barbie movie. Remake of Star Wars. Barbie is Luke Skywalker.
Explain. Yeah.
Barbie's Luke Skywalker. Got to hook up with an older
Making Ken
more worldly
roll.
wizard. Make a worldly wizard and learn a new path.
Totally.
And then make a choice to go this way or that way.
Uh-huh.
Totally Star Wars.
Yep.
Yep. Telling you it is. All right, man. Anything else you want to get into?
No, man, I'm letting you rest.
Sorry,
Namaste
I'm sorry I
to you,
blew
brother.
up there on you.
Namaste to you, brother. I appreciate the apology, and I accept the apology, but I'm not worried about
It
you.
melted out, and all the stuff in the middle came out. It's just a thin candy shell now. The Zot.
But do you taste any of it?
No.
It's not foamy?
I got a bit of a headful thing going on right now, too, so I'm not tasting much of anything. Lemon,
I
garlic,
can smell it on you.
the tequila,
The lemon.
the lemon. Well, we got a pile of open.
Yeah, no.
Starboard
When you
back.
were just talking at me, I caught a whiff.
You sure it wasn't because I was just.
No, I'm pretty sure. Hey, trust me. When I say something, when I get breathed on, I know that I'm being breathed on.
We're here, though.
It doesn't matter, man.
All right.
You got a lot of hot air in you. You're a little angry.
I get a little pent up sometimes.
I
man.
see that. You want the last lemon starburst?
No, that's cool. I got some more at the house.
I'm gonna take it
Help
down.
yourself.
I'm gonna. Thank you. So before we shut this crazy shit down, we do want to say hi to Kim and John, and that's our good friends where.
White Winter Winery
And
in
what-
Iron River, Wisconsin.
And tell them the rest of the story.
Well, once upon a time. Oh, you mean if you go to whitewinter.com, check out all of the wonderful, wonderful products available on said whitewinter.com, available from the White Winter Winery. And do a little online order. And upon checkout, enter the promo code FEEDTHEDOG. Feed the dog. One word. Enter promo code FEEDTHEDOG for 15% off your order. 15% off your order. That's Feed the Dog promo code at whitewinter.com. Thank you. We should go before I say something stupid.
Yeah, I've been worried about that for a while. I gotta say, I'm like willing to forego dad jokes and just be like, all right, let's just punch
Oh, I
out.
didn't even do dad jokes.
You know what? You want to do dad jokes?
Let's do a couple.
You gonna be able to hang on?
Yeah, we'll do a couple.
You gonna be able to hang on?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Go ahead. You go first. Come on, hit me with it.
How did the hipster burn his mouth?
I feel like you should be able to figure this one out.
How did the hipster burn his mouth? And remember, this is rated G. Is there softer than rated G?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't
Remember
know.
that one that was politically incorrect? How did the P word burn his mouth? On the muffler? Is that how it went? Yeah, I'm not going to say the word because it was a derogatory term for a nationality.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fair
But-
enough. How did
Go
the
ahead.
hipster
Tell me
burn
how
his
the
mouth?
hipster burned his mouth.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. He ate the pizza before it was cool.
He ate the pizza before it was cool.
Yeah.
I think he messed up the delivery a little bit on that
Did
one,
I?
but yeah,
Jesus Christ.
because the answer
Well,
is
anyway, we're getting
How
all
did the
political.
hipster?
We're
Okay.
talking
How
about
did the
that.
hipster burn his mouth? What the fuck did I do wrong there? There's no
hey, he ate the
commas.
pizza before it was cool.
Yeah, he ate the
Hey,
pizza.
eat
before it
the
was
pizza. Do it with the accent, Jimmy.
He ate the pizza before they ate the cool.
Like, do it like you're from Brooklyn.
cool. Just give me a quarter.
All right. When do ducks wake up?
At the quack of dawn.
The quack of dawn. Thank you.
Thank
Let's
you,
wrap
thank
it up
you.
on that one.
On that
I think
one,
it was
fair
good.
enough.
That's good enough to close it up.
Fair enough.
All right, have a
I'm
good
sorry
Halloween.
for what he was doing.
I didn't attack anybody in particular. This is a general attack on
The world.
society at large at the moment.
So now we
That
got
won't leave us-
Elon, we got
won't leave us
Elon,
the
we
fuck
got
alone.
Disney, and now we got all society.
Society at large.
Brothers and sisters,
All you
cousins.
fuckers, just leave us the fuck alone for a while. Give me a fucking break. Good night.
Good night. And what was her name? Hazel.
Hazel. Good night, Hazel.